Om. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Bhagavad Gita, Gudhartha Deepika, written by Sri Madhusudana Saraswati. I am following this book, Bhagavad Gita, Gudhartha Deepika, by Madhusudana Saraswati, translated by Swami Gambhirananda of Ramakrishna Matam. I am not a Pandita, I am not a Jnani, I am not a Guru. I am just a sadhaka, seeker, conducting the study hour as a means for my learning process. I may make mistakes in my understanding. I beg your pardon. In the last session, we have studied shloka number 2 and 3. In this session, we'll start from shloka number 4. In shloka number 3, Duryodhana goes to Dronacharya and tells him, "O teacher, please look at the vast Pandava army arrayed in battle readiness by its chief, battle chief, warrior in chief, Drishtadyumna." So Drona might reply, "Why are you worried? Anybody can conquer Drishtadyumna. Why are you worried about this army? Don't be worried. Why are you losing heart like this?" Drona might ask. Anticipating this question, Duryodhana is giving a list of heroes in the Pandava army. He is going to say, "See, there are so many warriors in Pandava army, which we should be very careful about." So he is listing out the Pandava army heroes. So, shloka number 4, 5, 6. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayuti Yudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharadaha Dushtaketuschekitanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kuntibhojascha Shaibhyascha Narapungavaha Yudhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamaujascha Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarvayeva Maharadhaha. What does this mean? Here in this army of Pandavas, who are the heroes, warriors in chief? There are heroes who are wielding great bows. They are equal in prowess to Bhima and Arjuna in the battle. Who are they? Yuyudhana is also known as Satyaki. Virata and the Drupada, who is a Maharada. Dushtaketu, Chekitana, and the valiant king of Kasi, which is Varanasi. Purujit, Kuntiboja, and Shaibya. They are choicest among men. And the chivalrous Yudhamanyu and the valiant Uttamaujas, son of Subhadra, Abhimanyu, and the sons of Draupadi, all of whom are verily Maharadas. Who is a Maharada? I'll tell. See, the idea is Duryodhana is saying not only Drishtadyumna is the hero, there are other heroes in the Pandava army. Therefore, we should not have indifference towards this army. So, Duryodhana is telling Dronacharya, his teacher. There are many heroes in this army, Pandava army, enemy army. Therefore, we should make every effort to vanquish this vast army. Maheshwasa means wielder of great bow. So there are many Maheshwasas in Pandava army. So when it is said that there are Maheshwasas, the Drona might say, even though they have great bows, they may lack skill in fighting. So to anticipating this question, Duryodhana is saying they are equal in prowess in the battle to Bhima and Arjuna. So he names them Yudhana to Drupada, who is a Maharada. Yudhana is also known as Satyaki. Drupada is a Maharada. All of them are Maharadas. So Yudhana, Virata, and Drupada, three of them are Maharadas. Drishtaketu, Chekitana, and king of Kasi are valiant and choicest among men. That's how he qualified them. The choicest among men are Purujit, Kuntiboja, and Shaibya. Yudhamanyu is qualified as chivalrous. Uttamaujas is valiant. They are Uttamaujas is valiant and Yudhamanyu is chivalrous. Or we can also read this shloka as all the persons mentioned are Maharadas, chivalrous, valiant, and choicest among men. All the adjectives applying to all the people, also we can take the meaning from this shloka. Also, Saubhadra, son of Subhadra. Subhadra is wife of Arjuna. Subhadra and Arjuna's son is Abhimanyu. Is known as Saubhadra also. And Draupadeya, Draupadi's sons. Who are they? There are five sons to Draupadi. They are Prativindya, Shrutakirti, Shrutasoma, Shatanika, and Shrutasena. These are the five sons of Draupadi. He has used and. So by and it means other valiant heroes like King of Pandya and Ghatotkacha, etc. So in this list, Duryodhana has not listed the five sons of Pandu, the Pandavas. Who are they? Dharmaraya, Bhimasena, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. He has not mentioned. They are included in this. And he mentions Sarvayeva Maharada. All of them are Maharadis, Maharadas. Who is a Maharada? When he said Maharada, it also means Atirada, Maharada, and Radha. Maharada, Atirada, and Radha. Who is a Maharada? The one who can fight with 10,000 archers single handedly is called a Maharada. And a person who can fight with less than or equal to 10,000 archers is called Atirada. And a person who can fight with 1,000 warriors is called a Radha. And who is less than 1,000 warriors, who is less than a Radha, is called a Ardha Radha. So Drona might say, okay, Duryodhana, you are listing out all the warriors in the opposing ranks. It looks like you are afraid. So why don't you make peace with them? Why you look to be afraid and um, concerned? Why to fight at all? Make peace with them. Anticipating such an advice from Drona, Duryodhana then says that in our side, these are the heroes. So he's going to say that. Shloka number 7. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तान्निबोध द्विजोत्तम नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान् ब्रवीमिते. But Dvijottama, best of the Brahmins, who is Drona, please be apprised of those who are foremost amongst us in our army, the commanders of my army. I speak to you of them by way of example. Only few I am going to tell as an example. Duryodhana saying but magar. It indicates both, it indicates his boldness. Let there be many heroes in Pandava army, but I have these heroes. Or it can also show a, it can also show a hidden fear in Duryodhana. So what he is saying is Nibodha, meaning know from me, please be apprised of. Tan, those who are being spoken of by me, they are foremost and who are possessed of excellence overall. Asmakam, amongst us all. Nayaka, the leaders in our army. Mama Sainyasya, in our army. My army. Sanyardam, by way of example, as a sampling. It should also be understood that these heroes are not unknown to Drona. Drona knows all of them, but Duryodhana is only telling them as an example, as a sample. Duryodhana is praising the teacher, the Drona, by using the adjective Dvijottama, best among the Brahmins, twice born. So, by doing this, he is drawing the attention of Dronacharya to his own Swadharma. The evil minded Duryodhana, what he really means is you being a Brahmin, you are a priestly class, you are not a warrior. So he's drawing the attention of Drona. His hidden meaning is you do not know anything about battle. So Duryodhana might be implying that also. Even though if you are unwilling, still we have Bhishma and other Kshatriyas in our army, they may fight for me. This is the hidden meaning. So Sanyardham, why did he say that? It's because Drona, you are delighted at the Pandavas army. You might have forgotten about our heroes. So I am reminding you of the heroes in our side. This is how this has to be understood. So now Duryodhana names the heroes in the Kauravas army. Bhavan, Bhishmascha, Karnascha, Krupascha Samitinjayah, Ashwadhama, Vikarnascha, Saumadattir, Jayadratha. Who are they? Bhavan, yourself, your venerable self. Udrona, yourself, is the main warrior in our side. Bhishmascha, Bhishmascha, the grandfather, grandsire Bhishma, Karnascha, and Karna, my friend Karna, Krupa, Krupacharya, Samitinjaya, who is ever victorious in battle. Also, Ashwadhama. Ashwadhama is the son of Drona. Vikarna is a brother of Duryodhana. Saumadatti and Jayadratha. Jayadratha is king of Sindhu Desha. So Duryodhana mentions first Drona's name, then Bhishma's name, then Karna's name, then Krupacharya's name. So Krupacharya might get offended because he is not honored as because he has not taken his name in the first. So Duryodhana, to placate Krupacharya, has said Samitinjaya, Krupacharya is ever victorious in battle. Ashwadhama is the son of Drona. So Duryodhana mentions Drona's name first before Bhishma's name. This is to please Drona. Also, Duryodhana mentions Ashwadhama's name before mentioning his own brother Vikarna's name. This is also to please Drona. So, a question may arise, are these the only commanders in Kaurava's army? Answer is no. अन्ये च श्लोका नंबर 9 9 अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीविताः नानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः. There are many other heroes who have also dedicated their lives for my sake, who wield various kinds of weapons and missiles, and all of whom are skilled in battle. This is the meaning of this shloka. There are others like Shalya, Krutavarma, and so on. Tyakta Jivitaha, who have dedicated their lives in the sense that they are ready to give up their lives for me. Mother Day, for my sake. So it shows that these heroes have abundant love for Duryodhana. So, with saying this, Duryodhana is showing that his vast army is very loyal to him and it has a lot of valor, readiness for battle, and skill in warfare. So, one may get the idea that Pandava's army and Kaurava's army are equal. There is a parity. Apprehending such thought that there is a parity, Duryodhana wants to show that there is no parity. Kaurava's army is superior compared to Pandava's army. So he is going to tell the numerical strength of Kaurava's army in shloka number 10. अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितं पर्याप्तं त्विदमेतेषां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम्. That army of ours, under the complete protection of Bhishma, is unlimited. But this army of these enemies, under the protection of Bhima, is limited. Rakshitam Abhita completely by Bhishma, a well known prowess and penetrative intelligence. Balam, the army, that army, Asmakam, ours, commanded by a person of such qualities is qualities of Bhishma, is Aparyaptam, unlimited. Our army, protected completely by Bhishma, is Aparyaptam, unlimited. Two, but Balam, the army, Etesham of these of the Pandavas is Paryaptam, is limited, small. Kauravas army is 11 Akshohinis. Pandavas army is 7 Akshohinis. It is limited, small. And it is Rakshitam, protected by Bhima of very unsteady intellect. This is the meaning of Duryodhana. Therefore, victory will be ours indeed. This is the purport. You can also understand this shloka as Tat, that the army of the Pandavas is aparyaptam, insufficient, inadequate against asmakam, ours. Of what kind is the Pandavas army? It is Bhishma Abhirakshitam, against the Pandavas army, for the repulsion of which there is Bhishma completely protected by us. Bhishma is there against the Pandavas army. Bhishma is completely protected by us, guarded by all sides by us, against which Pandavas army is aparyaptam, insufficient. And on the other hand, idam, our army, paryaptam, our army is sufficient, adequate for the defeat of etesham of these Pandavas. That army of ours, for the repulsion of which the extremely fickle minded Bhima stands protected by the word Bhima Virakshitam. Bhima is unfit, surely, and is protected by them for repelling our army. Therefore, we have no cause for fear. This is what is Duryodhana's meaning. So Drona might ask, if you are so fearless, then why are you prattling so much? You are blabbering. Why are you prattling so much? In apprehension of this remark, Duryodhana says, Ayaneshu tu sarveshu yadha bhagam avastitaha bhishmamevabhirakshantu bhavantaha sarva evahi. However, venerable sirs, all of you without exception, while occupying all the positions in the different directions as allotted to you respectively, please fully protect Bhishma in particular. There is a particular duty for every warrior. What is that? Every warrior should be stationed at the position they are allotted as per their ranks. So the different directions are there: east, west, north, south, battle arrangement. That is called ayanas. And the commander in chief leading the entire army stays in the middle. That being so, all of you without exception, avastitaha, occupying your positions without leaving the parts of the battlefield, yatha bhagam, as allotted to each of you, abhirakshantu, please protect. Bhishmameva, Bhishma, protect our commander in chief, Bhishma. So, Bhishma was listening to all this prattle. So, Bhishma thinks, whether he praises or defames me, my body will surely fall for the sake of Duryodhana. With this intention, Bhishma just by way of encouraging Duryodhana, sounds a lion roar and made the conch blow. Shloka number 12. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuruvruddha pitamaha simhanadam vinadyauchaihi shankam dadmau pratapavan. The valiant grandfather, grandsire, Bhishma, the eldest of the Kurus. One second. Okay. 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 So the valiant grandfather, the eldest of the Kurus, loudly sounding a lion roar, blew the conch to raise his spirits. This is the meaning of this shloka. Harsham means joy. To rouse the harsham of Duryodhana. What is this harsham? What kind of joy is this? In the battlefield, they blow conches and kettle drums and all. That will raise the spirits of the person and they'll be ready to fight. That is that kind of joy is mentioned by the word harsham. So looking at Duryodhana, who is frightened by the sight of Pandava army, Bhishma Pitamaha, to raise the spirits of Duryodhana, Harsham, what he does? See, Duryodhana took the refuge of Dronacharya. He went to Dronacharya and he spoke all these words. And Dronacharya has not replied. Bhishma Pitamaha has seen this. Dronacharya is thinking Duryodhana is wicked minded, evil minded. He's cheating me even at this hour. So he is not favorably disposed towards Duryodhana. So Bhishma Pitamaha, seeing this, to rouse the harsham of Duryodhana, what he did? Uchchaihi, loudly, Vinadya, sounding, Simhanadam, a lion's roar, Dhatmau, blue, Shankam, a conch. Roaring like the roaring of a lion, oldest of the Kurus, Bhishma. He knows and understands the intentions of the teacher Drona and the Duryodhana. Because he is the grandfather of Duryodhana, he understands Duryodhana. There is no lack of concern for Duryodhana. Drona has no concern for Duryodhana. So, being a grandfather, and also Bhishma is a very great warrior. So he roared like a lion and blew the conch to strike the fear in the enemy army. Shloka number 13. Tataha शङ्कश्च भैर्यश्च पणव आनक गोमुखाः सहसैवाभ्यहन्यन्त स शब्दस्तुमुलोऽभवत्. After Bhishma blows the conch, the army of Kauravas, they blow conches, kettle drums, and tabors, trumpets, and horns blared forth. That sound was tumultuous. Different musical instruments like panava, panava. Panava means tabors. Anaka means trumpets. Gomukha means horns. Abhyahanyanta means blared forth. Saha, that shabda, sound, abhavat was tumulaha, tumultuous. The meaning is, by saying this sloka, the hidden meaning is Pandavas are not shaken by this tumultuous sound. That is the meaning you have to understand. With this, we'll close today's session. Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Krishnarpanamastu.